Hey kids, we are back in Procreate, and what we're going to do is just use this reference layer, our painted layer. Make sure that you are in the correct layer, because you don't want to be painting on your reference layer at all. Look, you don't want to be doing that, because you can just go and ruin everything. Go and make sure that you're in the right layer, which I want to be in the painted layer. So if I do make a mistake, I am not going to be destroying the photograph underneath. Okay. Next job is we have that image now in either your downloads folder, because you went and got one from Unsplash, or you have a selfie here of yourself. So inside the wrench at the top, this allows us to go and put a reference, which is here or wherever we want. I generally have it here, or when I'm painting, I'll move it to one side so I can quickly grab the pictures, the color, sorry. What I want to do is go to the wrench over here like this, and I want to go and get a reference guide. I want to go and get a reference, and there's this option here that says reference. I'm going to turn it on, and you get a menu that looks like this. And this is my canvas at the moment, but I really would prefer to have my image in here. So when I go and have an image, I can go and import my image, or I can just go and drag one in. So let's go and do this. So I'm going to go to my wrench. I'm going to go to my reference, and here it's got my canvas, but really what I want is my image, and I've gone and got my image in here. But what I want to do is go and drag it in, because yours may not be there, and you can see that if I move my finger out the way, you can see I've got the green circle. It'll import it. It'll tell me that it's going to import. I'm just going to see if it's going to do it with another picture. There we are. Just go back to the original. Perfect. And there's my reference now, and you can see that I can move in and out. And what I'm going to do later on is just use the colors. If you got a picture from Unsplash, all you need to do is swipe through here to your downloads, and then inside your downloads you'll have had the image that you downloaded. Let's just go into my proper downloads. Downloads, here we go. There she is. Go and grab that in and pull that in like so. Okay, and you can go and change your downloaded face for there. Okay, let's go and get my picture back. Okay, that's who I want. Let's go make sure that's in there. Done. Move that out of the way. Now the reason we do this is because we can get the colors, as I've mentioned before. And what we want to do is we can go and do an outline first, and then we can go and paint the face around here. Now, if you just long press on here on your picture, you can see that when I long press on here, you can see that I can automatically choose the colors in this face, because normally trying to find the palette would be pretty tough. Because all we want to do is paint the face here. So I'm going to go and zoom in on that face in a second, and just make sure that the face is as full as the other one. So I'm going to pull this up, leave that over there like so, and then I can go and work in here. Okay, you can turn that reference off if you want later on. So I want my face a bit bigger. Okay, so I've got my reference picture here. I'm going to go and just resize this in uniform like we did before. There we go. That's perfect for me. Next, I can go and zoom in on here in a second. So I'm going to go to my painted layer. Make sure I'm in my painted layer. Everybody just make sure you're in there right now. And the first job we're going to do is we're going to use an ink just to go around the outside. Okay. So once you've got everything set up like this, you got your reference picture, you zoomed in here, you're in your painted layer. So you got painted layer, you got your reference layer, that's underneath, and you got your reference over here. You should be ready to rock and roll, and we'll go to the next bit. Right, next bit, the outline.